Obviously, I'm here with the Golden Boy once again, Oscar De La Hoya, putting on another magnificent event in Los Angeles, the LA Fight Club. You're bringing it back. You know, it was a very successful venue for you last time. So, you know, I've talked to those fighters, and I'm going to kind of roll you into some other things that you got going on. The fans are really right now anticipating Provodnikov and Matthysse, and we don't know if that fight is on yet. Is that fight on? Is it happening? We're going to get this fight.
Well, that fight is happening. That fight is happening. We're now just tying up a few loose ends, but that fight is definitely going to happen. Everybody's really excited about that one. So, I mean, look, the possibilities of Manny Pacquiao, Floyd happening this year, the possibilities of having you know, the likes of Lucas Matthysse and Provodnikov and Canelo with Kirkland and you know, with possibly Cotto and Kirkland down the line this year. You know, it's like boxing is going to be on front and center stage. You know, the world is going to be watching. So it's like this is a great year for the sport of boxing.
You brought up Canelo and Kirkland. Obviously, that's a big date that they have on May 2nd. Why do you feel like that was the matchup for Canelo at this time? I mean, you got a big competing fight on that night. You know, we talked about Cotto, Alvarez. What happened to make that fight fall out? Nobody really understands that.
Well, look, Canelo wants to continue the tradition that Julio Cesar Chavez, for instance, started. Myself, I would fight Cinco de Mayo and in September. So Canelo wanted to continue that tradition, and he was adamant that he wanted to fight on May 2nd. But the only way that we would move Canelo from May 2nd is if Pacquiao Mayweather would happen. And obviously we don't know what's going on. It keeps going back and forth. It's on, it's not on, it's on, it's not on. So whether it's going to be May 2nd or May 9th, Canelo is fighting on those dates depending on what happens with Pacquiao Mayweather.
But it seems like Alvarez Cotto would have been excuse me, the only fight that could have given some real competition to Mayweather, whoever he selects. Why did that fight not happen?
Well, look, we felt that Cotto had other plans. You know, we strongly feel that will that fight eventually happen? Absolutely. We're not looking for it whatsoever. Canelo has his own career to make. Canelo is selling just as many, or if more, pay-per-views than Cotto. So you know, we're gonna continue with our business, and you know, I'm hoping as a fight fan that fight happens.
Do you think Cotto laid out for a possible opportunity with Mayweather? Did he play that game?
Well, look, I mean, obviously, you know, the Mayweather carrot has been dangling over a lot of people's heads for the last few months. You know, I feel that, look, as long as we can make these fights, you have Amir Khan, you have Miguel Cotto, you have Maidana, you know, and obviously you have Pacquiao. So I'm hoping it is Pacquiao, because that's the fight that the whole industry wants to see. That's the fight that will revitalize, you know, the whole industry. You know, will shatter records in boxing. I'm hoping that fight does happen, so we'll just wait and see. But if it doesn't, then you know, we're obviously Canelo's going to go May 2nd.
You're looking to make Canelo and Pacquiao. I really appreciate the time, Oscar. Radio Raheem with the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.